Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm engineer technologist Sukor Zainal, a mentor of Kulliyyah of Engineering, International Islamic University of Malaysia. So as a mentor of Kulliyyah of Engineering, so it is my aspiration to see that Kulliyyah of Engineering is perceived as one of the prominent engineering institution in Malaysia. Yep. So my vision is to shape the IIUM Kulliyyah of Engineering as a leading institution that produces ethical, future-ready engineers grounded in Islamic values, empowered with digital and entrepreneurial skills, and driven to serve the Ummah and the nation through innovation, industry relevance, and global excellence. So to reposition Kulliyyah of Engineering to be relevant and to be accepted within the industry, so what is important, my role over here is to ensure we close the gaps between the industry and the academia. So this is important. As the leaders of the industries, it's my job to ensure that whatever that has been doing in the academic institution has to be in line and on pace with the industry speed and motion. Yeah? So for instance, right now, so in our time, so digitalization and industry 4.0 is extremely important. So when we see lots of initiative at the industry level, so we are pushing towards digitalization and digital transformation. Therefore, regardless whether you are coming from IT faculty or you are coming from Kulliyyah of Engineering, so when we mention about Kulliyyah Engineering, so my point over here is that even the Kulliyyah of Engineering, so we have to adopt and absorb some basic understanding of data management and digitalization. So this is to ensure the engineers that we produce not only having technical know-how, but they also have the basic understanding of data management and also the basic application of artificial intelligence and anything related to data management. So why I'm saying this one, because when you see, not when we see, when I see, so the current engineers in oil and gas industry right now, so long time ago, 5 years ago, maybe 10 years ago or 15 years ago, the engineers, they are focusing on their own job description. For instance, if they are a drilling engineer, yes, their focus is more towards drilling engineering. Yeah? When they are electrical engineer, their focus is more towards electrical engineering. But nowadays, it is evolved. Yeah? So, for instance, the petroleum engineers or the drilling engineers, not only they got to master their technical know-how in petroleum or drilling engineering discipline, but they have to also have the basic understanding of data management. In this case, I can give you an example, the application of Power BI, yeah, Python, and so on. Just imagine, drilling engineers, even my drilling engineers, yes, they are very expert in drilling engineering, but at the same time, they are competent to use the platforms such as Power BI and also basic Python, because we need that one. So same goes to other engineering departments such as electrical, mechanical. So they also have to adopt and understand the basic fundamental of digital and also data management. So in summary, I would say, so the world is changing. Yeah. So we are in engineering, not only to focus on our core subject and discipline, but we must integrate with data management and also basic fundamental of AI application, so we will be in line with the industry move and change. Nowadays, So we have been bombarded with a lot of or numerous talent and also young students who obtain straight A's. So during my time, so it's hard, to hear a straight A student. But now, this time, we can see, which is good. Numbers of students obtain and got straight A's, be it in the SPM or as well as in their first degree. So that is related to the IQ part of it. So, but for the students to ensure we in Malaysia or our academic institution to produce the elite or the competent, ready, future-proof as well as industrial ready professional. So what we need to do right now, not only the student that have the strength in IQ but also in EQ. So what I see right now, the problem statement of maybe in Malaysia, that our students still lacking of the EQ part of it. So this is including the non-technical aspect, the leadership part of it, and so on. So if we look at all the successful person in the world, be it Elon Musk, be it Mark Zuckerberg, and so on. So of course, the IQ is important. They are the fundamental part of it. Without IQ, you don't think about others. You need to have a brain. You need to have, some knowledge for you to execute the work. But at the same time, the EQ part is the part that excels someone to be above others. So this is what Malaysia is lacking right now, which is the EQ part of it. So how basically we sharpen our student to be strong in EQ? So the answer is the exposure. So that's the reason during the young time of our student, so we must expose them to the great deal of exposure, be it to the industry or be it to any domestic or international event that they can participate. I'll give you an example. Why basically we send or assign the students in the internship program. One strong answer is the exposure, as simple as that. So with exposure, that will sharpen your knowledge, that will boost your confidence, that will change your motivation towards betterment. So every people in this world, especially students, the exposure are different for each of the students. So like myself, when I joined the world's largest service company, SLB, I was a top-notch engineer. I was also the top-notch managers. Why? Everyone is smart, and there are lots of students that join SLB from Oxford, MIT, Harvard. But what's so different about me? The answer is EQ, my exposure, especially during my uni time, whereby I got to gone through all this hardship, doing the part-time job, but I never mourn. I keep on, swimming in the big ocean until I reach the destination. So, in summary, it is important for us to expose our students to the key exposure, be it internship, as far as we are talking in the industry and academia relationship, and as well as other exposure, external event or leadership-based event, and so on. This is very important to transform our student to become not only good in IQ, but great in EQ. With these two combinations, we can see Malaysia will be able to produce the world-class talent. Thank you.